Rank 1 EU West playing Malzahar only. This man, Papa Bear 68, he has done it. First it was an any review, now Malzahar review. What's going on? Do you guys not build QSSs in EU West or something? Today I'll break down his gameplay, how you guys can utilize this. I mean, guys, if you want to climb divisions, you've got Malz, you've got Any, you've got Ari at the moment. These champions perform so well. They're so easy to play. We'll break down this guy's gameplay, show you guys how you can use it in your own divisions and climb some elo. Quick reminder, boys, I have a second channel. I post daily gameplay. I'll put a link in the description below. Go and subscribe to the channel. You can see my Zoe. You can see me inting on Kiana. It's got it all. Coming onto the Rift now, guys. The matchup today is up against a Twisted Fate. We have Doran's Ring and 2 Potion Start. Rune page, guys. Summon Airy, Mana Flow, Transcendent, Scorch. Secondaries, you have Biscuit, Delivery, and Magical Footwear. Copy these down, guys. It is a very simple champion to play with Malz, okay? We're going to go and rush our Liandry. Second is going to be the Rylai setup. And overall, Malzahar, you're just looking to be a facilitator for your team. You can be a hard carry. You can get 20 kills on Malzahar, sure, do max damage. But mainly, guys, you're looking to lay down your CC. You have a silence with your Q. And of course, everyone knows the ultimate. The point and click stun. It's countered by a QSS, Merc Scimitar. However, the lower elos you go, this is why Malz usually is known as like a lower elo champ. It's like lower elo players don't really know to rush and get this QSS. And even when they get it, half the time they don't even use it correctly. So I guess that's why in high elo, it's not really like, it's like, okay, you versus Malzahar, just buy a QSS. But this guy manages to make it work in high elo, which is pretty impressive. You're running teleport, by the way, every single game on Malzahar. Essentially, it's going to let you have a very strong early game. You can continuously try and take out the enemies, like the resources, their potion, their mana. You teleport back to lane, keep hard shoving, you keep them on a tower. If they don't run teleport, they're in big trouble. This Twisted Fate does have TP, so it shouldn't be that bad of a matchup for the Twisted Fate. I usually enjoy this matchup because on Twisted Fate, on the Voidlings, you one-shot them with your card, but you get the bonus passive gold, right? So you can get 18 extra passive gold on from one W from Malz, an extra creep's worth, which is kind of OP in my opinion, but let's see how Papa Bear manages to counteract that. It's weird seeing a lot of these utility mids hit rank 1. Or at least the top of the ladder, right? As he tries to react to this top side roam. Twisted Fate gets the card. And the Shen probably going to die as well. And it is not the start you look for. Twisted Fate picks up the kill. Twisted Fate has teleport to get back into lane. Let's see how Malzahar bounces back. This is really not good. I think overall, the mid lane meta, guys, it's like in solo queue, it just seems to be favoring these utility type setups that you play towards your jungle and your AD carry. You got the Malzahar, you got the Aurelian Soul. I think Aurelian's very utility heavy. You're setting up for your carries. Who else do you got? You got Malzahar, man. You got like Lulu, you got Karma, you got Seraphine. Like these mids seem to be doing very well. You got Twisted Fate, of course. These huge damage carries are just not really seem to be it. It's more these CC type setup champions. As Twisted Fate a little bit overextended, pops the corrupting, he'll just jog out. Level 5E, Twisted Fate flashes in. The Shaco there, not able to get anything off, and they'll be able to get a counter off. Mal is trying to move in here, get some type of assist. Doesn't get an assist on that. Real flashes in, procs his E, weaves your auto, and those Voidlings finish him off. Mal's combos are very basic, guys. You're essentially just looking to reset your E. So your Q and your spells reset your E. So at the last tick, you want to try and throw out your Q. And you get a double E. Apart from that, like the other thing is like you want to put your W out before you combo and use your abilities. To make sure that the Voidlings, like especially if you ultimate, the Voidlings will absolutely tear down whoever you've ulted. You don't want to leave this till last because they're going to have no gap closer. But overall, guys, maxing E on Malz followed by Q. It's a pretty simple champ, let's be honest. It's very straightforward as we get our Lost Chapter at 5 minutes and we'll just continuously hard shove the wave. We've got teleport available. Hoping to hit level 6 and then use teleport for a gank. Oh, that's a beautiful base stop. Very nice. Now Twisted Fate has no mana at level 6. And it's either he takes this horrendous base. Stop him again. Stop him again. Oh, yes, perfect. Now Twisted Fate is stuck under tower. Objective's up. He's got the hard shove. And TF literally has to base. So he pings to his jungler, hey, start up dragon, I have prio. This is what you guys need to be doing. Tell your jungler what the hell to do. If you have mid lane prio at 6 minutes and the enemy mid laner is like this, spam ping your jungler. You should be doing dragon. It's free because the enemy mid can't move. Like, just tell your players what the hell to do. It's not, you know. A lot of the time they don't have their brains switched on, so just a little bit of guidance definitely helps. Dragon, honestly, should already been done. But Twisted Fate, they're going to try and... Oh, Malz might flash R. Twisted Fate will follow up WQ. I like this as well. This play is beautiful. This is all stemmed from a couple of base stops, guys. The butterfly effect. Small things, they add up. People don't realize, like, small trades, like even tiny little trades, like 30 health trades, like a couple of auto attack trades, can stack up to get netting you an actual kill. Netting you a gold lead that gets you an objective. That objective leads and stacks to you get a soul and you win the game. It's just small things. Every single second of the game you need to work. You need to be trying to contest these small things. You can't just be bloody pissing around hoping that, you know, you're just going to get carried. You're just always trying to like put your foot in the door, try and get things started. As we get our Fiendish Codex. Boot delivery, right? So they'll be coming in probably, what, 9-10 minutes? Twisted Fate ult comes through. Malz has TP. Let's see if he counters. He lets it go. We'll get the hard shove. WEQ for the wave clear hit. I want to see how he takes down towers. Like, how do you use it? Let's look. Gets the voidlings. I guess the voidlings don't really focus the towers. Oh, Malz TP'd bot. The animation is so weird. He comes through. He picks up the rel. Thank you very much. Fist fight bot 3000. No flash, no ultimate. He'll just hard shove the wave here. Important thing on Malzahar, I learned this from Crown ages ago, is like you want to Q at an angle so that the Q will hit the entire wave. Too many people Q and they'll Q just like one line of minions. Get it on an angle where it hits the entire wave and resets your E. You'll be able to wave clear so easily, guys. But damn, he is the most annoying player to verse. Holy shit. As we're 80 farm at 8 minutes. I'm liking this. Malzahar, relatively easy to CS with, I would say, but it's nothing. I feel like it's nothing like an Orianna or a Victor, but he's putting up impressive numbers. As he peeks down into this brush, looking for the Xayah pick. Finds her, pops the E, pops the W, pops the R. Looks to land the Q at the end of the combo. Never Q at the start, right? Because the Q, you're going to be resetting your E. And you're going to be getting incredible amounts of damage onto your opponents. He misses that. Enemy Xayah ults over the top of it. He's not able to get the kill. E spread might land here. It actually does. And Xayah playing with fire. Maybe she's going to try and bait it for the realm. Moving up. Fully on vision here. Q misses. And the Rel will look for the flank. The Malz has the Lee Sin there sitting. Lee has flash kick, not gonna do anything, and they're just gonna harass the opponents off. EQ lands. It actually might even kill. Xayah is forced to heal. Lee Sin moves in to clean it up. Actually ends up dropping, however, and Malzahar probably gonna die as well, right? Unless his team backs him up. I like it. Flash Q by the Alistar. And they're able to pick up a boatload of gold as the Malzahar 203 and is going to head back to base with 90 farm at 10 minutes. This is a beautiful spot to be in. He'll pick up his Liandrys here as well. Of course, Liandrys, damage over time, the burn, it just works so well with Malzahar's kit. On top of that, you're getting haste for every legendary item that you get. It's going to bring your ultimate cooldown down. And that's essentially all you want to be doing on Malzahar. Going to be spamming your R as much as humanly possible. Waiting for some boots. Lucidity boots, no brainer. And this has been a very solid early game by the Malz. It's funny, like, it's... If you were to, like, blindfold and, like, you wouldn't tell me this guy's rank. And, like, it's very hard to tell this is like a high elo EUS game. Do you understand? Like, it's hard for me to tell it's like a 1000 LP game. He's playing well, but it's Malzahar. It's like, how well can you really play it? But this man, he's showing up, getting CS leads, getting XP leads, pressuring more on the map with the champion. I can't complain. I mean, it's no Kiana, but it's some free LP apparently as we drop the Herald, get a couple of plates. Beautiful flash hook by the Darius. Gets spell shielded as Malzahar pops the ultimate, looking for the silences. How good is that inbuilt passive on the Malz? You're getting that bloody spell shield, dude. It's actually super broken, I swear to God. And Malz just trying to make their life living hell with these Q spams. No one's allowed to base, no one's allowed to move. You cannot throw any of your abilities out when you're silenced. And I'd love to see Malzahar picked up in pro play, by the way. Return of Crown. What is Crown even doing now? The guy, poor man. I see, I feel sorry for the guy, honestly. Like, he went to NA and then he kind of had a couple of decent splits but didn't really perform. And now, is he just playing in Korea, like in solo queue? I don't know, man. He won the World Championship, but because he played Malzahar for 3 games in the finals, no one gave him the credit. They said, you know, you just pressed R. You're an R bot on Malzahar player. You're not a good player. You don't deserve the win. And he never really, like, imagine your childhood dream is to win Worlds. You finally do it. You play the best champion for your team. But because it's like a simple champion and not like something insanely flashy, you don't get the credit. You don't get the... Essentially, people are trying to take the win away from you. Like, I can't imagine how that would feel as a player if you devote your entire life to it. But it is what it is, man. Fans can be pretty brutal. And at the end of the day, he did a very good job on Malzahar. This champion, like, you still need to know how to play the game. You can't just give the, like, you can't just... A silver player that plays his Malz comes up and plays Challenger. He's going to get absolutely rolled. Like, you need to know how to play the game to play this champion, especially in Challenger level. Don't get me wrong, it's, you know, it's a lot more simple than trying to play, like, a Kiana. But you still need to know the fundamentals of the game if you want to get high elo. Beautiful Q. Kappa. And the top of the EUS leaderboard's been really tight lately. Magi Felix has been grabbing it, and then dropping it, and then grabbing it, and then dropping it. But the top 10 ranks are very close. As an Aurelian Soulmate I've been watching, he's been pretty close to rank 1. As we're setting up for the Drake now, Malz has beautiful wave clear. We are 10 CS per minute, by the way. I don't know how he's managed a CS lead over the Twisted Fate. Flash is up. Moving in now. He might just flash R. Doesn't need to. Lee Sin cancels it. Alistair comes in. Pokemo grabs the kill. And we are level 11. We'll hard shove. And this is all you need to do, like, especially in your lower elos, guys. Before, like, the dragon, just group mid with your team and flash R. Enemy is probably going to get mispositioned, and you're going to be able to grab yourself up a kill. Just flash Rs here. Of course, you have the Lucidity boots going to bring your flash cooldown down. What is the best Malzahar counter, do you guys think? In my head, I always like to play things like kind of mid-long range, like Corki. That can also build a QSS within its build. Does he have enough damage for the rel? He doesn't. Gets the assist. Get the bot lane tower now. Try and use your Ws on the tower, surely. There you go. And I'll hit that recall. 1700 gold in base. I think normally it's a Rylai second. Gets his giant spell. TP's into the top lane now to grab the farm, the wave, Darius. Unable to group with any of... I think Shen must do really well into Darius. Because you can run Ignite to also lane. But then you can alter on the map while Darius is stuck top with the Ghost. Poor guy. Might as well hard shove this in, move into the enemy blue buff and try and set up some vision and control. Level 12 now. This is a good pace, man. 16 minutes in. Hits the ultimate on the Twisted Fate. Let's look at the cooldown. Is that a 70-second cooldown? What is that? Just over a minute? Just over a minute. It's a 70-second cooldown. That's bloody low for a Malzahar ult, man. It's a guaranteed kill, essentially, especially in early game with no QSSs. Just wondering on his style, like, does he ever side lane? Is it a perma group? Ultimate 20 seconds. Twisted Fate's a little bit overextended here. Might look for the dive. What's the game plan? Oh, he uses the saplings, the voidlings to... As Twisted Fate pops the ultimate, we're gonna have to cancel it. Ooh, does he get it? Beautiful. Shending LP with the flash. Mal's no assist. Feels bad, man. And we've got that Q max finally, that max silence. We're just gonna ignore. We guys, let's ignore that we just saw that. Okay. He definitely didn't just ult the Shaco clone like 5 seconds after the Shaco died. That did not happen. We finish our Rylai's Crystal Scepter and we grab the Oblivion Orb. Okay. Looking for that that healing reduction on the enemy. I'm not sure why this is, but on the Chinese Super server, they have a tendency to go Morello second or third so much more often than their EU West or NA counterparts, especially in solo queue. I see it so often. I'm not sure why this is. Like, is it because we have more exposure to LS and like how, like, you know, building Morellos and memes so people don't do it anymore, or and like they don't? I don't know. Like, obviously Grievous Wounds is a great item, but a lot of the Chinese one tricks will build Morello second or third. It's a very cheap legendary. It's only 2,500 gold, and there is a lot of healing in the game, so I'm not sure, man. I can never make my mind up mathematically if the Morello is that bad of a build. Some games I feel like it's solid. Other games, obviously, it's a waste, but it's a weird one, man. Our ultimate's up, moving in now. Don't need to ult the Rel, right? Xayah finishes it off. Now, with Liandry's and Rylai's, guys, by the way, you do so much damage to the Baron. Don't be afraid to go for the Baron Rush at 20 minutes. If you have like a Nunu jungle or something like that, or a Kha'Zix, it is doable for sure. As we are 207 CS at 19 minutes. Almost no mistakes. Nice clean gameplay. It doesn't really seem like there's any like opportunities to kill this guy or like to expose him, you know? A very hard player to put on the back foot. As our teleport's coming up in 10 seconds. Probably sitting on a shitload of gold, and we'll heal back to base now. No, he's looking for a little bit more. God, this shove is just obnoxious, man. Like, it's just... The worst part is against a Malz, like, you can't move up to try and get the wave, like... Because if you're going to end up dying, like, the Malz E's is going to spread onto your face after the wave's gone, especially when he's this strong. 2,200 gold in the pocket. We'll grab the Morello upgrade. Get the stopwatch as well. I think overall build, probably going to be like a Void Staff into the Hourglass last. As the enemy team disconnects. Should be a quick close then if the Shaco's gone. Gale forced Shaco, by the way. And hopefully they set up for the Baron. It's pretty underrated, like, the value. Just because you have Oblivion Orb, like, and the Morello upgrade's not that efficient with, like, in regard to the cost, just the ability to get the extra Mythic passive, like the haste from this Liandry, is pretty underrated. The gold value from that is not bad. As this Twisted Fate tries to go for the steal. I respect the guy for trying. He needed to try and do something. His team is almost 10k gold behind. And then a Sieger down mid. He has flash. Let's see how he plays it. On the Sieges, guys, just be spamming your Q on max range. Should be a Shaco fake. Malzahar drops that bad boy again. And we'll move in. Hits the ultimate instantly onto the Xayah. Says, later, bitch. Grabs up his 5th kill. He's 5-0-9. Picks up his 9th assist, sorry. And then it's going to close this game out. Enemy team has just had enough. Look, enemy team doesn't have a single QSS. It is just free reign for the Malz. And look, boys, that's going to be it. Jump into your own games. Play some Malzahar. Let me know how you guys go. It's at the end of the day, guys, it's literally free LP. Jump in, grab the LP, grab the wins, and it catches next time. Peace.